Hello and welcome to the Show at 10. The Show at 10 is designed to be both entertaining and informative and spiritual, in the sense that you cannot separate your faith from who you are. So some of the interviews on this program will be strictly business. Some of them will have an element of faith. And there even is a part of the program where we talk a little bit about how faith works in everyday life. There's never been a more important time to use faith to turn circumstances around, especially if your business isn't growing as fast as you like. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the program. We'll be right back after these messages.
Open MRI of Phillipsburg features computerized CAT scans. CAT scans are accurate, efficient, and can save the patient a great deal of inconvenience and discomfort. These scans are ideal for monitoring a patient's progress during and after a procedure. CT scans allow the pictures to be taken of your internal organs at numerous angles and then digitally reconstructed, allowing doctors to see the slightest irregularity. Schedule your appointment today or visit us online at youropenmri.com. A banquet hall in Easton is available at Sawmill Golf Course, which will seat over 100 people with plenty of room to dance. So if you are looking for a banquet hall, please give us a call today. Sawmill Golf Course is conveniently located on Route 115 in Easton.
We are at Traditions of Hanover, and I'm here with Jennifer Murphy. She is the marketing director, and thank you, Jennifer, for taking a minute to be with us. Let's talk about Traditions of Hanover. A lot of people are familiar with the name, and tell us a bit about Traditions and what goes on here.
Sure. We are an active, vibrant, caring, independent living community here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and we are apartment-style living, offering 3 different styles of apartments here: studio, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom.
It's been around for a while, hasn't it? A little bit about the history, maybe?
Yes, it has been around for 10 years. Since 2005, we opened our doors, and we were really the first independent living community on the scene in the Lehigh Valley. So it's been a joy to educate the community about the difference between independent living versus personal care, and it's just been a fun ride for our residents to come and experience the vibrancy of this community.
One of the nice things about it, when you walk in, it's so friendly. And even from the point of being greeted at the door all the way through, it is a relaxed home atmosphere, isn't it?
Absolutely. In fact, you just said basically what we poll. Anybody that comes to tour Traditions of Hanover, the 2 things that they say: it's friendly, and it's one of the nicest communities that they tour.
Yeah, and I can tell just talking to the residents how they all interact together. It's just a community within a community. Let's talk about where it's located. Give us a little idea of how to get here.
Sure, we're conveniently located off of routes 22 and 512, located right behind Wegmans. I like to tell families that is a selling feature for our residents. They can walk over there, gather any groceries that they need, and come back to our community.
So let's talk a little bit about what people should know. Obviously, if we all know people that are of senior age and perhaps are looking for a community to become a part of, what should we tell people about what is happening here? The rooms are very nice. Describe them a little bit. Tell us a little bit.
Sure. Our rooms, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom studio, they're very roomy. And it allows the resident to bring their own belongings here that are important to them, their prized treasures, and make it their own. It's not stale, it's very homey, comfortable, and it's...
We have different size rooms, right?
We do have 3 different size apartments here.
So they get to choose the size they'd like to move into.
Yes. And the other thing I wanted to mention is we're month to month without any long-term leases or buy-ins here at Tradition. So that makes us kind of unique.
Boy, that's very unique. And I noticed as we were walking around all the way from exercising to card playing, just tell us some of the events that go on here.
Sure. We do bingo, of course. There are puzzles that the residents do, both cognitive puzzles and as well as actual puzzles, jigsaw puzzles that they put together, yes. And there are day trip events to Lancaster, to Peddler's Village. We also go to the movies and to...
I also saw bridge playing.
Yes, bridge playing, pinochle, poker. Yeah, gotta have poker, pool, movie nights, and also just trips out to local restaurants, shopping, malls.
It always amazes me because it's kind of like valet service to everywhere, and it's a great, just a great opportunity to do with other people you know and like, and it's what the relationships are about.
Absolutely. I'd like to describe it as the cruise ship that is docked right in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Doesn't go anywhere, but the food is wonderful, fresh fruit, fresh salad. The meals are wonderful here, in addition to all the social engagements and activities. We like to keep our residents on the move. We don't want them bored. We want them enjoying however many years they have here.
So, in a final word, what do we want to leave people thinking about? When they're thinking about Traditions of Hanover, what their next step might be, what should they think?
I would like them to think that now is a good time to shop around and find the right choice in a senior living community that's right for you. We are active, we are vibrant. Don't wait until a crisis situation happens. We want you to come, enjoy, get on our list to come into this community. It's a 5-star community, and I want you to come and see why Traditions is the place seniors are calling home.
Open MRI is open on all 4 sides so you will not feel confined. This design helps meet the needs of all patients, children, seniors, oversized persons, and those who suffer from the anxiety of confined spaces. The Open MRI of Allentown and Phillipsburg is stronger than most other open-air magnets. The image detail is equal to that of the traditional tunnel-type magnets. Doctors receive the information they need as an accurate diagnosis while the patient relaxes in open-air comfort. For your convenience, we are located in both Allentown and Phillipsburg. Veronica Bookkeeping Services available in Bucks, Montgomery Counties, Quakertown, and the Lehigh Valley. And we can help your business grow by giving you more free time to handle the more important duties of working with your clients to ensure more profitability. At Veronica Bookkeeping Services, we give you access to a full accounting service at a fraction of the cost. Please give us a call today. We look forward to working with you.
We've now been joined by Rust and Anawalt Law Offices, and I'm joined both with Tom and Bob Rust here. And Bob, I don't know who wants to talk first, but tell us give us an overview of the law firm, because you are located generally in the Lehigh Valley and Reading area or Berks area.
Well, let me talk about the Lehigh Valley and let Tom pick up on the Berks. First, how we came together, we met over a municipal land dispute here in the Lehigh County a number of years ago. We're part of a legal team that represented concerned citizens. In April of this year, Tom and I joined together to form Rust and Anawalt Law Offices. And as it relates to Berks County, I'll turn it over to Tom.
I practiced for 28 years in the Lehigh Valley, in Lehigh and Northampton counties. I was born in Northampton County and was a solicitor for the city of Allentown and the borough of Emmaus, so I had deep roots in the Lehigh Valley. I essentially relocated to Berks County, where I reside now, in order to facilitate a family arrangement where my wife, who is the director of the Pathway Center for Grief and Loss in Lancaster, can also commute to work.
Well, I think it's a benefit to everyone listening to this, because together what you guys offer as a firm is really a lot of different areas of focus. So maybe you want to hit on some of those areas, and then Tom can talk about his.
Sure. We have been, an area of focus for us has been, for a long time, working with the owners of privately held businesses to protect their interest, and also in the area of estate planning and estate administration. And part of that that comes out of both of those is real estate transactions. And as I mentioned earlier, Tom and I both have been involved in municipal law. Those areas are areas that Tom's worked in as well, but he brings in a whole new dimension to the law firm because of his areas of practice over the last 35 years.
Maybe we can hit on those areas a little.
Sure. I do some commercial real estate, and residential real estate. I've been a registered title agent for the last 25 years. We do commercial litigation involving matters of employment and contract dispute, as well as protecting families. I do a considerable amount of family law and everything that's related to that. PFA, support, custody, divorce.
All the above. In relationship to the other members of the firm, you do hit other areas. You want to mention those?
Yes, Bob Van Duzer, who has been a licensed CPA, licensed certified financial planner, is currently licensed as a paralegal and has his Juris Doctorate, handles estate administration for us. Richard Schaefer, who has a rich background in both business but also in the law, represents our clients in a number of areas, including some areas of litigation. An area that we're currently exploring that Richard is in charge of is representing people who have been charged with DUI. But Richard has represented businesses too in areas of dispute, but he's also joined with me in working with business owners to avoid dispute and avoid have to go to court.
So drawing up agreements for business people, things like that.
Yes, yes.
So in wrapping it up, what do we want to leave people thinking about when they're thinking about the Rustin Anawalt great connection here, the whole law firm that's now available to the, I guess, Berks area, Lehigh Valley area. You have an office in both places. Let's wrap it up. Tom, what do you want to leave people thinking?
I think that what we would like to leave with people is the fact that we do have a personal effect in touching clients in a way. We'll make arrangements to meet clients in their home, which is a way to rethink the delivery of legal services that I don't think any law firm is capable of doing right now.
And a final word, Bob.
We would welcome clients from the particularly eastern Berks County area to make contact with Tom, and to anyone who's interested in being represented. The way to remember us is that we're there for you when you need us.
At Esagentis Plumbing, we offer residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing services, which include plumbing repair and installation, water heater repair and installation, including tankless water heaters, water softening systems and reverse osmosis systems, water and sewer line repair and replacement, faucet repair and replacement, and sewer, drain clean, camera and line location, and emergency plumbing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your needs, give Esagentis Plumbing a call today. At Open MRI of Allentown and Phillipsburg, we offer the latest ultrasound technology with improved clarity for the most accurate diagnosis. Our specially trained technologists are experienced and skilled in all aspects of this modality, and we are ACR accredited. Ultrasound is commonly used for the studies of the abdomen, liver, spleen, pancreas, pelvis, thyroid, blood vessels, and fetal assessment in pregnant women. Schedule your appointment today or visit us online at youropenmri.com.
We're here at Mountain Mattress, and I'm here with Nick. And Nick, again at Mountain Mattress, whenever I come in here, I get excited. I see a lot of the best bedding I've ever seen. I know the prices here are incredible. Some of the things I've seen here are thousands of dollars, other places, and yet Mountain Mattress continues to have the best rates. Tell us about what we're looking at and maybe comment on that, because I know somehow you always have great deals.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Art. We have the best prices because we have low overhead. And you're exactly right. Everywhere else you see mattresses that are going for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and a high-end memory foam and latex. We have here at a fraction of the price, less than half and sometimes a third the price of what you would pay in the big box stores.
At Mountain Mattress, one of the performance models that we feature is called ProMotion. Raise the head and the foot of the ProMotion adjustable base to create the perfect environment for reading a book, watching TV, or just relaxing after a long day. This space gives you the comfort and ease of an adjustable bed at a great price. And the modern fabric and optional headboard bracket make the ProMotion a great choice to complement your personal style. Our ProMotion adjustable base is upholstered in a gorgeous contemporary gray pattern fabric, making it a great neutral to fit with any decor. The sleek black remote allows you to effortlessly raise the head and foot with the touch of a button.
Let's talk about where Mountain Mattress is, because people sometimes, if you're in a hurry, you might fly by here, you'll see the signs, but tell us about where it's located, maybe the hours real quick, Nick.
Yeah, where we're located is we're 5 miles south of Route 33 from Wind Gap, or we're 8.5 miles north of Route 22 in Bethlehem. So we're easy to get to no matter where you are.
It's Route what?
Route 512.
Okay. And so, in the hours you're here?
We're here Monday through Saturday from 10 till 7.
Yeah, so in a final word, Nick, what do we want to leave people thinking about when it comes to Mountain Mattress?
Well, here at Mountain Mattress, this is where quality exceeds price every time.
On this segment, we're speaking with Altronic Security Systems, a well-known and trusted name in the area. And I'm here with Bob Heimbecker. And Bob, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Tell us a little about Altronic, just a quick overview. I know you're located within the Lehigh Valley, but you serve a big region.
We do, and it's important that people realize that reputation and longevity, which you just mentioned, are so very important today in selecting a security company.
Well, you know, in getting right to the heart of the matter, what is it people should look for when they're selecting security? Because we live in a time where security could be the most important thing for your family and your home, as well as things you own.
That's correct, and again, I go back to reputation. If you're not looking to see that the company you're selecting off the internet, or somebody's going to knock on your front door and want to sell you a security system, if you're not doing some background checks on that company, you're making a big mistake.
Well, I know, you know, just from experience that there are different types of security systems out there. Maybe you could give us a little indication of how you're so different, because, I mean, there are people that come through, I guess, what are these door knockers?
Door knockers, they're the bane of the established security company. Probably the biggest single problem is they have no regulations governing them. They come into an area like the Lehigh Valley and they literally go door to door, knocking on people's doors, and people welcome them into their home. And for the promise of a brand new security system, free equipment, and a monthly payment, and please put our yard sign in your front yard, we'll provide all of these services to you.
And so people just assume that they should give them carte blanche to their home and let them walk through. And
it amazes me that someone who would knock on your door, you would welcome them in and then walk them around your house and show them where literally everything that's important to you is stored in your house. What if you didn't buy from them?
Yeah.
Who's coming back? Where were they yesterday? Were they in the county jail? Did they just get out of the pen in another state and decide to knock on your door?
Yeah, so it's very important to know who you're working with, especially when you're talking about security. Now, you know, a lot of these larger companies, maybe the 800 numbers, I mean, can they provide the kind of service that Altronics does?
I don't know of any 800 service that you can call and get 24-hour local service, that someone will pick up the phone, call you because your system has a problem. And a security system with a problem is like a toothache. It doesn't get better, it only gets worse, and you need to see the dentist right away. Altronics has 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, 365 service.
Now, when you talk about service, I mean, I know for a fact that people just answer the phone that are local, and you have a great response time. What does that mean, response time? I mean, it's not just that somebody should answer the phone.
Well, I like to think we're better than physicians. We call back in less than 15 minutes from the time that you say, I need to talk to an on-call technician. When you talk about response time, I think it's fair to say that no one in the Lehigh Valley, maybe even in the country, has a better response time than Altronic Security Systems Central Station. We're in the single digits. We monitor the time it takes to get a first responder call out to you, and right now it's running around 5 to 6 seconds.
So let's talk about the central station. What is a central station, and what should people look for if they're shopping for a security system when it comes to a central station?
Probably the biggest single factor in selecting a central station is it local? When your system goes into alarm here, it comes to our central station in the building behind me. That central station that's in there has a listing with Underwriter Laboratories called a 2050 CRZM. No one in the country has a higher listing than that central station. What's monitored in that central station and the people that it monitors are the who of the United States of America.
And when it comes to the new technology today, technology is changing rapidly. I know there's even, you can control these things from apps in your phone, right?
Absolutely. If you're a smartphone operator, we have an app you can put on there. You can do everything that you can do standing in front of your control pad in your house. You can do from your hotel room in Hong Kong.
So what are we leaving out? What aspect of this should people know? They're looking for a security system, or maybe they have been sold a security system that they're not even sure who they're dealing with. what should there be their next step?
The next step would be to call Altronics, because we're more than happy to compete with anybody that's in the business today. We might not be the least expensive, but we are going to be the best.
And you will go to sleep feeling safe and secure, right? That's the whole idea.
I have a 9-year-old, and I protect him with an Altronic security system. And if I worked for another security company, I would want to be monitored here.
So in wrapping it up, final word, what do we want to leave people thinking about? Altronic security, like you said, reputation, longevity, excellent equipment, and great central stations.
Altronics.com, 610-868-8000. We'll do it from there.
Are you a bodybuilder looking to firm up fast and be on the cutting edge for your next show? Or get ripped quickly and lose 3 to 5 inches or more with each 10-minute treatment at Body by Sage? This amazing laser lipo, as seen on Rachel Ray, will kickstart your workout and get you the results you want quickly and painlessly and put you on the top of your workout schedule. Body by Sage, located in Bethlehem, has gift certificates available now. Give us a call or visit us online today. There are times when an MRI or CAT scan isn't necessary. Often minor cases may call for traditional x-rays, and both Open MRI of Allentown and Phillipsburg are full-service x-ray facilities. Our professional staff is on the premise to give you complete professional care. Our scheduling process makes getting an x-ray for minor injuries or illness very convenient. In fact, we can schedule the x-ray and provide your physician with the results within 24 hours. Schedule your appointment today or visit us online at youropenmri.com.
On this segment, we are at Bethany United Methodist Church, and I'm here with Scotty Coyle. And Scotty, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Tell us a bit about what you do here. What is your job description, so to speak?
Well, I'm the outreach director, and so a big part of what I do is try to get the church out into the community and then get the community back into the church. Let people know about all the great things we've got going on here and support any evangelism efforts we might have.
Well, a lot is going on. And let's talk a little bit about how Bethany has been changing lives, because it's in a growth, it's an exciting place. Comment on that.
Well, the number one way that Bethany's changing lives is people are being led to Christ all the time. If you ever come to a service here, the pastors are amazing, and every sermon is just filled with Scripture. So God's Word's being lifted up. Also, another thing that you'll notice about this church is it's very focused on the least of these, where, Christ said, if you fed me, if you visited me, if you gave me a drink. We have so many programs here where we reach out to the community, we try to take care of others, we try to build others up.
So what's new that's happening for the growth of the church?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is we are building a new sanctuary. This sanctuary has been 10 years of effort and prayers. It's really been a need since some of our services are really at capacity. We have so many programs that sometimes we don't have enough room to do our programs or the scope that we want them to do them in. So we're building the new facility down on Buckeye and Brookside Road.
So let's talk about some of the things that are making an impact here at the church.
Well, one of the great ways that a church can make an impact is to have an event that's not just for the church family, but it's also for the community. And we have so many great events like that. Like we do a VBS where it's at no cost, and we invited the community in. We get over 500 kids coming to that. We even did like a parent spa, so there's even something for the parents. So while their kids are at VBS, we have all these free vendors come in that put up a spa atmosphere for the parents. We really want to love on them. We do an Easter egg hunt. We do a phenomenal trunk or treat. Just so many programs where our church community blends so well with the greater community, and they can get to know us, and you don't have to be a member. We just want to reach out to them and love on them.
And when it comes to any kind of schooling here, preschool?
I think part of the thing that makes Bethany such a great impact is there's something for the family all the way through. We have our own preschool here, and it is an excellent preschool. We're part of the school choice program, which celebrates private school, quality private school education. And so like we have a preschool for the really young kids, and then we have an Awana program for the a little bit older, and then we have a solid and awesome youth program with lots of sports and lots of events all through the summer for them. We just started a wonderful Bridge ministry. Bridge is for young adults, so for college and young business professionals. A ministry and a group of people focused just for them that carries them through. And then, of course, we're very focused on families and adults with all our small groups. And then we also have something, so Now you're at that point in life where things maybe get a little tough. We have wonderful programs like divorce care, Celebrate Recovery, so many support programs. So through all phases of life, good and bad, there's something here for everyone, and that's making an impact in families in the Lehigh Valley.
We are now joined by Ken Hoover, the worship director here at the church. And Ken, thanks for taking a second to be with us. We've heard a lot of great things about the ministry you do here, and I know you work with a lot of great people, but let's talk about it. What does the new campus mean for what you're doing, and how the worship part of it all plays together?
We are so excited for this new campus because it's an opportunity for us to have a new palette to paint on. We do 5 worship services in this facility, and this facility was designed, it's a wonderful facility, but it wasn't designed for the full extent of what we're doing. We put on musicals and productions. We really have to be creative on how to pull these things off, and the new facility gives us just more options, more opportunities to grow the production. Our choir loft seats 60 people, and I've had to limit our choir to just 60.
You probably have tons of people want to get in, right?
I'd love to see that expand. I'd love to see more people up on the platform, and so we're excited for that. The other thing that I think of when it talks about worship ministry and the possibilities that we have for down the road, we have watched people drive into our parking lot on a Sunday morning, and they drive around looking for that space. They cannot find it, and they drive off. And that just breaks our heart, because we want them to come in. We want them to have a seat. We want them to have a space in the lot. This new site's going to provide us more parking, more seating for our services, and we're really excited about that.
Well, what a great problem to have, that you are doing something that is being blessed when people are coming, and now you need more room for them to come so you can bless more people. In a final word, really, in what we're talking about when it comes to worship, if somebody's watching this and maybe they've always dreamed or felt in their heart they'd like to be part of a worship team, how does that play into all this? I mean, can someone just show up and say, hey, can I try out, or how do I get in? I've been praying about this.
My philosophy for worship ministry is music is for the heart, not the art. And, we want to have some art in there, so we work really hard to be the best that we can. But the biggest thing is the condition of the heart. And we spend just as much time in Bible study with our musicians as we do in rehearsal. You have to have a basic level of talent there, but at the same time, we want to know your heart, and we just want to all serve Jesus and bring glory to Him.
What would you like to leave people thinking about when they're thinking about the whole church as a whole and also the worship part?
We've adopted a slogan with this building campaign that we did. It's way more than a building, and that really is our heart. It's not about bricks and mortar. It's about transformed lives for Jesus Christ. We want people to come in, and we don't want them to see us. We want them to see Jesus Christ through everything that we do, through the worship, through all of our ministries, and everything that we're doing.
Open MRI of Phillipsburg features computerized CAT scans. CAT scans are accurate, efficient, and can save the patient a great deal of inconvenience and discomfort. These scans are ideal for monitoring a patient's progress during and after a procedure. CT scans allow the pictures to be taken of your internal organs at numerous angles and then digitally reconstructed, allowing doctors to see the slightest irregularity. Schedule your appointment today or visit us online at youropenmri.com. If you want to lose 3 to 5 inches instantly and have your body look and feel great without all the work, then you need Body by Sage. Our laser lipo 10-minute sessions will remove inches instantly with a safe, stress-free process as seen on Rachel Ray. Walk out the same day with fewer inches than you had and surprise all your friends and family. Call today for your appointment or visit our website for more information.